These are the 9 real NASA technologies in Martin. We are doing habitat. HER.
This is an abbreviation.
Yeah, the abbreviation is HERA. Is a self-continued environment that stimulates deep space habitat.
It is a 2-story habitat which is complete with living quarters, workspace, hydrogen module, and simulation airlock with the module. The test subject contains operational tank. Well,
Have either of you seen this movie yet?
no.
No.
This thing saves his life, and it blows up on him once, and it still saves his life. It's a great thing. What do they call it? You do it flubbered all over around it.
It's an HERA.
Yeah, HERA.
A-T-R-A?
No, it's H.
H.
H-T-R-A.
No, HERA.
H-E-R-A.
Hera.
Hera. Here.
Hera.
There's a name for it in the movie. See if you see what it is. All right, let's hear it for him.
Yeah. So Habitat is, they spent the time in a module which was called the Hub, and NASA Johnson Space Center crew trained for long-duration deep space missions in the Human Exploration Research Analogy, which was also called the HERA.
So the astronauts self-conditioned in environments that simulated a deep space habitat, which was like in the movie The Hub, and it was a 2-story habitat with complete living quarters, workspace, a hygiene module, and a simulated airlock. And before they go on missions, they like test out the hub, and then the test subjects have to live with their crew for 14 to 60 days, and the research analog provides valuable data in human factors and behavioral health, so like they know how people do in those conditions.
Excellent. I do want to say something about this. Analog. Analog means like in a clock that tells you continuous times or values versus a digital clock like we have up there. But they're throwing analog, NASA's throwing analog behind everything because they're considering it a learning experience. It is just, you can see that how we change. And in particular, you know, people, when they get in a closed environment with just a few other people, they tend to have personality characteristics come out that they don't otherwise have when they've got a lot of people to mess with. And they're experimenting with this just to see how they can correct that and how better to live in space in these cramped quarters and all. All right, let's hear it for them. All right, next.
So I'm Becca Aguilar, and I'm Katie Toro, and we're in Mr. R's 5th period integrated science, and we're doing ours on habitat. The future astronauts who land on Mars usually have to have homes, so they don't spend all their time,
In a spacesuit?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a spacesuit.
Okay. The habitat need to have living quarters with space and hygiene and a simulated airlock. Astronauts have recently used the simulate ISS missions.
So like they use those habitats to research stuff. As for like, I guess we were reading, it says human health and resources they find. Yeah.
All right, let's hear it for him.
I am an astronaut in the here. I have access to air, food, water, and shelter. I'm happy and alive.
I'm an astronaut outside of the Hera. I have no food, shelter, or most important of all, air. In the Martian, Watney lives in the hab, which provides him with what he needs to survive.
In a real-life mission to Mars, astronauts like Angelica and Joel would need a place like the hab to survive.